welcome to successfultradings.com. Today's video focuses on how to use scalping to grow your trading accounts through call options examples and put option example, for instance. So without any further ado, let us go ahead and get started. First of all, what is scalping? My shortest down-to-earth definition of scalping could simply be put as scalping is to day trading what speed dating is to relationships. As simply put as that. There is this old saying in trading that I'm not married to a position as a trader. Well, that's analogy definitely applies to scalping. So scalping means simply that as a trader, you are going to take a position and turn around and make a quick profit out of that position without any emotions or whatsoever. So today's video, I'm going to show you what happened yesterday. Was a crazy day trading yesterday. I hope that you took advantage of the volatility, that's a surprise volatility that came into the market yesterday. And you were able to grow your account. So for us here, I'm sharing Nvidia is the stock where I did most of the scalping yesterday. So what got me into doing scalping yesterday? It's by the study I made on Wednesday, I believe. Yes, this is Wednesday, February the 19th. So how Nvidia was trading. So this is something I've talked about, that pattern recognition. It's really the bread and butter of day traders. So on Wednesday, I took notice that Nvidia had this opportunity for scalping. So here's an opportunity for scalping, for instance. Here's one here, entry calls on here at 338.30 or whatever, and sell them at 311. It did that a great deal. So same thing here. So maybe you missed this one because this one is not obvious. You needed to know that, hey, there was support there. We are above the VWAP. But if you missed that one, this one definitely is your bread and butter. After this candle, you are set to go in because it showed that it showed resistance previously here. So you enter here at 308 and you could have sold at 311. Trust me, even for Wednesday, that's some decent gain. If you were to hold the position longer, my friend, you will have been rewarded as well. So what's different in terms of time? Because scalping is all about timing, right? So this is 9:15 on here. The entry of this position, it's 7:55. So about an hour. That's even long time for scalping. My favorite one that I definitely noticed 2 days in a row around the close. What Nvidia did on Tuesday, I believe, on here, around the close. So it was able to go from 295 to 297, but it was a strong close. So I noticed that. It confirmed that. I noticed that on Tuesday here. It confirmed that even further on Wednesday. Look at this close on Wednesday. So Nvidia went from 311, let's say 312, and it closed strongly at 315. That's good money to be made scalping. Typically, the last 30 minutes of the day on any stock is a good opportunity for scalping, just as a rule of thumb, if you will. So when I came in on Thursday, yesterday, I was focusing on another stock, to be honest with you. Nvidia was a second thought, even though I shared on TradingView, actually, last Friday, I posted something about Nvidia. The reason being because of this candle that, if we go quickly here to the daily, we will come back to. So this is the candle. This candle here with the upper shadow, if you will, is the shadow where Nvidia closed on Friday after its earning. And on that idea on TradingView, maybe I could share my idea on TradingView. Let's see here, idea stream. So those are other people's ideas. Those are my ideas. So let's then see. Let me move this here. Post earning. Yep, this is the idea I posted on Nvidia. Post earning momentum to take Nvidia above 300. Well, I should have followed on my own idea because Nvidia went from 289 that it closed to 315 just a couple of days later, trading days later. So that was something that I should have been all over. But in any case, coming back here on the 5, let's go back to the 5 minutes on Nvidia over the last 3 days or so. So yesterday, I didn't get any of this move. This was another good move, really, but it was difficult. At the open, they gap it down, and it went from 308, 309 to 316. This is major move here on a Thursday. You make a lot of money out of this. So you could have scalp calls from this level here, 313 to 315. That's not that much. And then the madness started at 10:45 Eastern time, where the entire market just sold off hard, big time. I mean, if you traded Nvidia from 315 here, because resistance, people, remember we talked about that? Resistance here on upper Bollinger once, resistance on upper Bollinger. If you were to come here and say, hey, my resistance on Nvidia are about 316, 315, you enter puts on here, then you rode it all the way. I'm sure your account is pretty much smiling all the way to the bank. But most realistically, the entry would have been here, falling below the volume weighted. Let me go back to data window. That's where we can see the VWAP. So falling below the VWAP here at 10:55 Eastern, or even further, the exponential moving average, 50, the green line here, then you would have gone short. It's still a good move. I didn't have any of that, but hey, that did not prevent me from making money. Why? Because after recovery, I started applying my principle of scalping Nvidia. So my approach, I think I entered my first scalp position somewhere around 304 or something, is doing sideways consolidation. That's usually for Nvidia is a great sign. Anytime Nvidia stock is doing consolidation, just be patient, rest assured, at some point it will pop. Either on the upside or on the downside. So, but here for me, I traded strictly calls from this level because it's showing repeated supports around 3 or 4. It took it a while because look at how many candles we have here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is a full hour here. So you have to be patient. So after then it starts going up, you had the opportunity to go from 304 to 308.20. So I missed selling here at first. Then I learned my lesson, right? So when it came here, I sold my calls and then waited for it to come back down again here and rode it all the way. I think I did that 3 times. Let me show you exactly how those trades transpire. So here's inside my eTrade account. And I'm just sorry about the fact that my trade here do not show me the timestamp, the exact timestamp. They are categorized as yesterday, but I would have loved actually for them to show the exact timestamp to show you how quickly I was getting out of certain calls. I mean, you can gauge how quickly, for instance, let's say this one here. So this is a 5-minute, those are 5-minute candles. So let's say if I were to entry at 306, here 10:45. All the way to 11:10. Let's move this. Thank you. 10:45. You sell it at 11:10. That's exactly 25 minutes. So that was. Here's another one that I think I took on here from 12:10 to 12:30. So 25 minutes is the average time for me on that. So let me show you the trade. So and the way that I was doing that, I was trading the same strike all over the place. So that strike was the weekly, February 21st, 315 calls. So I will buy them typically at a price, because that price, looking at the stock, the option chart, was pretty much consistent. So I will buy them 90 cents, 95 cents. Here are 3 buys, right? Bought to open at 90. Bought to open at 90. Trust me, that's not the same buy. That's a different timestamp. Trust me on that. I just did that several times. And then at 95, and I'm selling them at $1.11, $1.42. Oh, this was another buy. This was a buy at 111. So I have a one sale at 142. I have a sale at 108. I was a bit impatient. I have a sale at 119. 115. So buying something at $90, a contract at $90, selling it at either 115, 119, or 142. That's the essence of just scalping. Scalping, typically, you are not gaining a huge amount of money if you're not putting a huge amount of money. These were one contracts that I was buying here and there. But at the end of the day, I made enough money here, definitely. And the other thing I want to point out is that now you can do that. Why? Because we don't have any of those hefty commissions of $5. Look at my commissions here. Each one of these separate trade, buying and selling, is 35 cents. So overall here, $1, $2, $3, $4 it cost me. Prior to October 1st in the US market, even with this specific broker, it would have cost me at least $6 or so, $5. Usually my trade were $4.95. $5 times 12, that's $60 versus just $4 here. So that's another reason that in one of the articles we mentioned that since the broker removing those fees, it has become really heaven for day traders to do scalping through call option example or put option for instance. So let's close on here by showing you the other stock that got my attention yesterday. I did scalping and just straight up trading. It was Square, because Square has been moving lately. So I told myself that on Thursday I was going to trade it, and I was aggressive. Yeah, you can say aggressive, right? Look at how many trades I had on Square throughout the day yesterday. Some of them scalp or anything. That was my best stock yesterday that I traded, making money, growing my account through scalping and some regular trades. Let me just show you the chart for Square and why it got my attention yesterday. So obviously it has been trading at a 52-week high at 85 or so. So on the 20th, I decided to go long from the get-go. What I want to mention to you here is what happened late after this sell-off, right? I think I sold my position too quickly on here. I could have really made a bundle on this thing, but I did okay. Yesterday was actually the best day for 2020 for me on a single day on growing my account. So, but I want to talk to you about moving average convergent divergence. This is the yellow line here. Again, we are inside of trading view. I just quickly want to share you how this signal somehow can help you at this level whenever it crosses the indicator, the green line that you saw there is called the signal, right? We have an article on successfultrading.com where we go through that detail. So the MACD here crossing over, it's a bullish line. It precedes the price. So you have to be maybe a little bit patient, but it gives you confirmation as you start trading. So this move here, yesterday, I scalped this here, starting from 83 something. I scalped it, though I didn't go all the way because I could have really made more money. I think I bought them maybe for 35 cents, these calls. I was trading maybe the 86 calls or so, expiring this Friday. And I sold them maybe when they reach 100%. They went all the way from 35 cents to 95 cents late toward the close. But this confirmation on here gives you that. Here's another one on here, but this is at the beginning of the day on the 19th, where the MACD, moving average convergent divergence, it's above the signal, and you could have been bullish. I didn't trade that on there, but I learned from this and to decide to scalp and trade Square. So this is it. I hope that you learn through this video that focuses on using the scalping method to grow your trading accounts by either doing puts option example or call option example. Either way, scalping means by definition that you are not married to the position. You are just going with the flow, with the indicators that you have, and your aim is to be able to get in and out of a trade, get whatever you can as quickly as possible, and wait for the next setup. So like, comment, share in social media with your friends, and we will continue to cater to your needs in this channel. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.